Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 6 of QTech. Today I want to get our digital miner running again. Oh, it is running again. That's weird. I didn't do anything between episodes. I relogged, but apparently our digital miner has found new ores to mine. So it'll get through these 2000 relatively quickly. Anyways, when it's done with that though, there's gonna be no ores within its range left for it to mine, so we're gonna have to move it. And while we technically only have to move it about 64 blocks to find new ores, and 64 blocks isn't too long to run a cable, at some point we're gonna have to move it further than that. And perhaps even at some point after that, we're gonna move it into the nether to get nether ores. So, to support that, we're gonna need some way of item and energy teleportation. Now, for item teleportation, there's a quest for a dimensional chest. It's labeled black hole storage, but I looked up the dimensional chest and it behaves more like a ender chest than a black hole chest. So, or a black hole unit, whatever. So, it's basically an ender chest. It has channels, it has colors, yada yada yada. It can transfer items. However, it doesn't do power. To do power, there is the RF Tools power cell. Whoopsies. Power cell, which has all the different tiers and can be linked with the I guess it doesn't have a name, but the power cell card. However, you can combine the effects of both of those things together into this thing, Quantum Entangleo Teleporter. So let's make that. It's one of the higher tier mechanism items. It's a bunch of, as late tier as mechanism gets, but highest tier control circuits, highest tier alloys, and an ender core each. So since we're going to need two of these, one to send energy and receive items, and then the other one to receive energy and send items, it's going to take two ender pearls, which I hope I have. Ah, exactly two. Nice. Alright, let me do some crafting and hopefully I'll end up with two of these in just a couple minutes. I once again find myself waiting on the world's slowest alloy smelter to make things. So let's see about upgrading it from the basic alloy smelter to a actual alloy smelter. All it takes is a frame and a couple ingots. In fact, I've already made these before, right? Shouldn't be that bad. Let's see if I can pull it off. I honestly wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy that they have to wait for this stupid alloy smelter to smelt. Could you be slower? Please? I need 4 of these ingots. I swear I've been looking at this bar go for like the last 10 minutes. Because the previous step has to also be made in an alloy smelter. I'm gonna go insane. Finally, you're done. So that is enough that I think I can take this machine with me and upgrade it now. Aha! Now the question is this machine actually any faster? No, not without upgrades. So let's take a look at the upgrades for, what is this? Silence mechanisms. Of these, I want speed. Yes. Please. Plastic? No! Dang it. Alright, I guess we're taking a detour to make plastic. Because I am not waiting for this machine to process at the glacial pace. There's no way around it, right? Nah, no way around it. We need the upgrade base to work. Alright. Plastic sheets are made from plastic pellets, which needs oh no. Polyethylene, which needs ethylene, which needs oil. Or ethane. Alright. I'm gonna need more of these alloys. I'm literally crying. It's like 1, 2, 3, 7. Oh. No, no more. Please stop. You've killed me already. Alright, first things first, I need some oil. So I have a mechanism pump that should be able to pump the oil. And I just need to supply it with some energy. And I have a single wind generator to do exactly that. So let's try it out. that there. Connect the energy to the pump. You are pumping oil. Excellent. And yep, you are able to get the entire vein. For now, I'll just put a regular tank above you to hold it. And in fact, I might just wait a little bit for this thing to pump a while. I should have brought some upgrades with me. Oh well. I'm going to let this fill up the tank and then we'll just process these 20 buckets. You know, well, I guess the tank holds like 100 something buckets. We'll start with that. If that turns out to not be enough oil, I'll set up true automation down the line. Our tank is full, so let's grab it. Come with me and head home. This oil has to be processed in a refinery, which... oh, I never made the machine frame. Let's try that again. Refinery. I really hate how this thing doesn't tell me what I'm missing. Ah, I have a... that's aluminum steel. I just have regular aluminum. So it's iron, coal, and aluminum. But the coal has to be dust? Alright. Third time's a charm. Please give me a refinery. There we go. It doesn't even use up the empty canisters. It just gives them back to you. Alright. Well, anyways, I assume this is just fluid goes in, uses energy, has room for upgrades, and it produces outputs. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just put it here. And our fluid tank. Can these fluid tanks auto output by chance? Configurator? Doesn't look like it. No, wait, just kidding. Looks like it can. Shift right click it with the configurator in fluids mode. And it puts oil in here. So this turns into two different fluids, right? Diesel, which I guess we may as well burn, and ethane. I looked up the amount of energy you get from the diesel, and you get like 1 million and change RF per bucket. It's nowhere near worthwhile to burn it, so I just trash it. The ethane, which is what I'm actually after, gets piped into a mixer, which I have my pipe configured wrong. Normal will do. Ethane gets pushed into here. Diesel will sooner or later get pushed into here too, some of it. However, it's fine. If this bar fills with diesel, there's plenty of room in this machine. And this makes polyethylene. Now, how do I turn that into actual plastic? I need another machine. A solidifier for that, huh? Alright. The solidifier, I assume I just have to pipe my polyethylene into here. Why does water go in there? When using these basic mechanical, or really mechanism pipes in general, I really miss Ender IO pipes. I think if I do that, you won't connect? Yeah. Pipes that by default start pushing stuff into your machines immediately is pretty annoying. It's like, come on, give me a chance for me to configure you. Anyways, put that there. Like, this is good because I get to configure this side. That's not a configurator. Pull. There we go. So polyethylene goes into here, and then all that's left is to power it. Power pipes. Aha! We're in business. Alright, so this machine is also the slowest thing in the galaxy, but it will make plastic, I guess? Let's see, polyethylene turns into 8 plastic pellets, which turn into plastic sheets. Cool. I'm just gonna pull items out of there and store them in a bin for now, I think. In practice, bins are basically just like thermal expansion caches. The basic one holds 64 stacks of items, which is good enough for now. Also, like, you know how every other item storage device has to implement this differently. For bins, apparently it's shift-click for one, click for a stack. I think drawers are the same, right? But caches are backwards, and the whatchamacallits, the drawers from in interactions were also backwards. It's enough to drive you a little crazy. But now that we've jumped through all these hoops to make plastic, we can make upgrades. Ooh. And let's turn these into speed upgrades. I've got tons of redstone now because of our digital miners. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No? Almost assuredly it's because of the wrong silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! Alright, so the alloy smelter is a machine that drives me the most insane with its slowness. Is it better? It's better. It's still slow, but it's better. I mean, I'll take it. Any improvement is good. Well, that was a nice long detour. I'm sure we'll end up using plenty more of that plastic stuff. So it's not, it's not a detour just for these. The plastic is used all over the place. For industrial foregoing plastic, to make industrial foregoing latex, refine storage stuff. So yeah, it's not just a one-off project, but it is something we would need down the road. But now we get more of these redstone alloy ingots. Thank God. I've got 31 of them. Okay, let's get back to what I was initially working on, the quantum Entangleo teleporter. The digital miner seems to be done again, and I realize there's another block I need some of, so can I get you to mine me obsidian? I think I need to have one to set it, right? Can I, let's see, config, new filter, item stack, obsidian. And we'll start you back up. Apparently there's 30 pieces of obsidian in range. Well, give me those 30. I will happily take it. Saves me the trouble of running down to the mine to get it. Alright, perfect. I wonder if I'd stop, reset, and start you again, do you find any more? Nope. I guess mining that obsidian did not result in more blocks being available. Oh well. There we go. 2 quantum Entangleo teleporters. So it's been a while since I've used these. Let me see if I can recall how this works. First, you need to make a channel. Just make a test channel for now. And then I believe you... Yeah, so on this one, say this is the one we'll use to receive items. So we'll want items... We're on items. I guess that's output. And then energy is input. So we set all sides to input. Then we can just place this somewhere. And it should fill up with energy. Apparently it has a rather large internal buffer at 51 million. In fact, it has a much larger internal buffer than our energy cube. I guess that means we should upgrade our energy cube. So I made a ultimate one. And at ultimate tier it holds 51.2 million. Which I guess is the exact same amount as this. Yeah. It also outputs the energy faster. I think now the cable is a limiting factor. Anyways, this thing can transfer energy, fluids, gases, and even heat, apparently. So on this side, we will use one of these to pull items out of here. Pull items into the chest. And then our other one will configure same channel, except just backward settings. So items will be, every side will be output for input, because they're going into the machine. My bad. Input for items, and energy will all be output. And then we can take that in our digital miner, which is done, and put it wherever we like. I came on top of this mountain here because I'm hoping maybe we can get some emeralds from it. So, put down the digital miner. Now if I put this, let's see, items come out the back, but energy comes in from here. So I guess I'll put it against the item port and just run energy cable to it. It should be powered. Nope. Do I have to, I guess I have to set the channel again. Wait, no, it's set to it already. Why are you not getting power then? Did it reset this? You have to, I guess it has to auto eject power. Alright, whatever. You are powered now, right? Let's see, you still have the same filter. I'll keep obsidian on there. Let's make sure the range is good. The Y level will bump up a bit. What are we at? 114? About the highest it gets here. Let's just set it 120. Check. And start. 10,000 things to mine. Alright. This is close enough to our base that I think it'll chunk load itself, although like it'll chunk load while we're in the base. But let's look at what it takes to make the anchor upgrade. The anchor upgrade takes an ender pearl, which I don't have. So we'll keep that in mind. At some point I'll probably want to come back here and drop an anchor upgrade into it. Back in our base, we can see the items are flowing magically out of our quantum Entangleo teleporter. Huzzah. Alright, nice. That is one problem solved. What's next? I mean, I guess we'll just continue down this quest chain, right? Since I don't really need a crafting calculator, I don't need the building gadget. I'll use XNet when and if I get there. So, let's make a pity machine frame, which seems to be the gate into industrial foregoing. Here's where that plastic comes in again. So it takes a lot of those plastic pellets to make these plastic, I don't know what shape you call them, pears? They're like canted pears? I don't know. Anyways, pity machine frame. So I think this is used to make some, but not all of the industrial foregoing machines. In fact, I think many of the better ones use a different machine frame. Well, like the mob slaughter factories in here. Whatever. Quest complete. Next. Ooh, eternal spawner. That seems like a good way to get mobs. Let's make the Dissolution Chamber because that's what the quest asks for. So, what exactly is a Dissolution Chamber? I guess it takes... I assume the fluid is an input? Takes a bunch of items and it makes a single output. Ah, this is a new crafting mechanic in this version of Industrial Foregoing, I believe. Never seen it before. But it looks like it leads into making refined storage silicon. So, seems important to me. Better yet, its recipe is very simple. Haha! Easiest quest ever. Alright, so an ender eye can right-click a spawner to get an eternal spawner. By the way, the logistical sorter, why does it make so much noise? It's literally just a servo, like a thermodynamic servo, except it screams at you. I get it, you're working. Can you shut up, machines? Jeez. Anyways, so yeah, let's make this eternal eye. It says you get an eternal spawner. I assume that's like a disturbed map spawner. Let's see, what is this from? Inventula. Oh, that's a new mod. Let's see what else is from that mod. Not much. A super dispenser, a crafting dropper. I assume they're basically upgrades to the dispenser and dropper, and the eternal eye. So this requires pink slime, which I assume is made the normal way. It requires a slaughter factory. Oh, hey, look, there is a form of cursed earth. Interesting. Given that, maybe we'll hold off on the eye. My idea with it initially was to use it to make, to take basically any spawner to make essence for a true mob spawner. But if we can make cursed earth, then that seems unnecessary. First step, nonetheless, is going to be a mob slaughter factory. I feel like the icon for the mob slaughter factory is like turned 180 degrees, It's showing me the back of the machine, because this kind of just looks like a machine frame, doesn't it? Whatever. I assume this works kind of like it always has. You put mobs in front of it, and they die. Alright, can I move mobs somehow? Are there Pokeballs in this pack? They're these things, right? Mob imprisonment tools? Yeah, just take gas tiers, which I have none of. Well, shoot. That mob slaughter factory is going to work a lot better if I can get a range upgrade for it. So we can make the max range upgrade. All it takes is a few emeralds, and I suspect our digital miner has gotten some. However, that requires a little bit of this latex fluid. According to JI, latex is made by throwing plastic sheets in water. I assume that's what this recipe means. I think later you can make it in a fluid. Nope, fluid extractors are disabled. So only throwing plastic sheets in water. So, that was easy. Alright. Now that goes into this machine along with some other stuff. Let's check on our emeralds. 6. Perfect. I assume it's just you put all the inputs here and it does its thing. And eventually spits out an upgrade. Now, since I don't have an easy way to bring mobs to the mob grinder, or to the slaughter factory, I'm just going to bring the slaughter factory to the mobs. So let's make another windmill to power it. Looks like there's lots of sheep here, so let's slaughter them. Put down the slaughter factory. Put out the slaughter factory facing the mobs. Give it the range upgrade. Is there a way to... Yep, that'll get most of them. And then power it. And do your thing. Aha! There we go. It's already making pink slime. Wow, it makes a lot of pink slime per mob. Is it actually killing them? It's just making them vanish, right? Anyways, I did bring some wheat to lure them. Get baited. There we go. Get baited. Alright, there's one bucket. Can I just click on it to get the bucket out? No, looks like I need some type of pipe it into a tank, huh? Alright, I suspect I lose it if I leave the machine, so let me set a waypoint here. And I will get a tank of some sort. So, which fluid is extracted first? That looks like meat to me, right? We'll put meat in the small tank. Can I not place tanks on grass? What is this? What? Tanks are so picky. I'm not sure what's happening. I actually just literally can't place tanks in the world anymore. I guess I'll try relogging. Nope, that doesn't appear to have done it. Oh wait. Now there it goes. Okay. I guess I can place tanks again. Weird bug. But I don't know. I'm just new version things, I guess. Anyways, I went home because I was like, maybe I can only place them near my base. I don't know. It's about 100 blocks from my base to where I was killing those sheep. Alright, good enough for now. That gets me a bucket of pink slime. Now what exactly did I want to do with that? I guess I want to... Well, I was going to make the eternal eye with it. But I want to see if I can make a... craft mechanical dirt. How does that look? Oh, this uses liquid meat. And that's much harder to get. And I guess it only gives you one piece of it? Alright, well, I'm gonna need to slaughter a lot more mobs, aren't I? In that case, let's make the eternal eye so that I can go grab a mob spawner, probably grab a blaze spawner from the nether or something, and we'll just have that spawn blazes to slaughter. So this uses half a bucket of pink slime, but I have ender and redstone. Unfortunately, I'm once again out of eyes of ender, or ender pearls. This should maybe be just about the last time I'm out of ender pearls, because once I have a mob farm, you know, the problem kind of solves itself. But I still need to actually have a mob farm for that to work. So it's almost nighttime, so almost-ish nighttime. I should have hopefully no trouble getting an ender pearl now that I can fly. Ender pearl time. Or not. Flying around at night wasn't all that fruitful. I think it's because I can't get much vertical velocity, or rather horizontal velocity with this jetpack without a glider. So I don't actually get to cover more ground than if I was just on foot. But I did get one ender pearl and some books. So I think I can make the last bookshelf and finish my enchanting table now. Let's see, we need 3 more books. In fact, I'll just make as many books as I can. And 1 bookshelf. Apparently I'm out of planks. Alright, with this I should be able to get level 30 enchants. Right now we're at 28. So 30. Aha! I'm going to try a couple pieces to see if I can get looting on anything. If not, I'll probably just enchant that sword. I may as well make myself armor too, huh? Took a quick look. The refined obsidian armor from Mechanism is probably about as good as it's going to get. So, I do want feather falling too on my boots. Alright, well, let's do some enchanting. I have 38 levels, so I could enchant, what, like 3 pieces? Aqua Infinity will do. Ooh, that's a good list. Looting? I'll take sharpness. Ah, just sharpness. Depth Strider. Sure, I'll take Depth Strider. No feather falling. Womp womp. And in a level, I can take protection. Do I have EXP sitting around anywhere? I used to get a lot of EXP from just smelting things. But now that I don't really use my, I don't smelt things by hand anymore. Like, I use the electric smelter. I've deprived myself of that EXP source. Oh well, let's upgrade our armor to this stuff. Much better. Still the same number of, we still have all the armor pips or whatever, but it's better armor. Is the sword actually better? Deals less damage. Probably not actually better. I'm still looking to get looting on a sword. In fact, I should check that diamond sword to see if looting is what shows up. Nope, sharpness again. Remember that obsidian that my digital miner got? Yeah, some of it was my nether portal. I came down here to go to the nether because I needed another blaze rod, and I was like, wait, my nether portal's gone. So, I guess it got, what, like 30 pieces of obsidian? But, 10 of that came from myself. Alright, let's try that again. Actually nether portal this time. And back to our good old blaze spawner. Come on. Spawn blazes. Pretty soon I'll turn this, I'll turn this spawner into that, whatever, special spawner. See how that mechanic works. There's 1 blaze rod. Good enough for now. Take me home, country road. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. Let's craft the eternal eye now. So, 50 seconds. But with the magic of video editing, I can make it look like it only took 5 seconds. So, there's our eternal eye. That's a quest complete. And let's head back to the nether to turn that portal into a, what's it called? Eternal spawner. Or turn that spawner into an eternal spawner, rather. I expect this works kind of like using a drop of evil on an extra utilities. Or an extra utilities drop of evil. Oh, no. Oh, maybe? It didn't drop it. Let's kill these. And hopefully I can break it without it breaking, right? Well, that didn't work. That broke the spawner. I was hoping I could take the spawner with me. Huh. Well, now I'm just down a blaze spawner. That sucks. Is there another blaze spawner in this fortress? If not, I really should have tested that mechanic before I used the only spawner I had around. I don't see one. Alright, there we go. So there is another blaze spawner in this nether fortress, thankfully. I should have done this initially, but I'm gonna look up what that spawner was supposed to do. Because if you can't move it, what's the point of it? According to the mod's documentation, the Eternal Spawner behaves just like a normal spawner, except it removes the need for a player to be around, and it becomes responsive to redstone to shut it off. So I'm thinking maybe I can make a cardboard box move this mob spawner and then turn it into an eternal spawner. At least worth a shot, right? The only way to get the sawdust for the plastic or for the cardboard box is apparently from a sawing machine. You used to be able to crush wood for it, I think. But this looks like all there is now. Alright, well, I need 8 pieces total. This also gets you 6 planks per log, so I mean, it is an upgrade. You know, it's a machine that's worth having. But dear God, Mechanism, your machines are too loud. They also don't use, like, they use their own volume settings. So, it doesn't, like, if you turning down, not that one, this one, doesn't help. Oh, wait, it does help now. Oh, well, that's what I get for not trying things and just basing it on prior knowledge. I guess that makes their blocks a bit less painfully loud. Start by seeing if a cardboard box could just pick up a vanilla mob spawner. Yep, it can. Alright, Blazes, stop bothering me. Aha! Then I should just be able to take this with me and head home. Ooh, I reached level 30 as well. Let's enchant my pants before I forget about that then. I think I was just going to take the protection enchant there. I have to relog to get my levels back. There we go. What else did I get? Nothing. Well, unlucky. Anyways, let's for now I won't even bother. I don't have another ender pearl, so I can't make another one of those eyes. Perpetually out of ender pearls. So I'll just drop off the cardboard box there and, you know, stand nearby to let the blazes spawn for the time being. I will be quite disappointed if there's not actually a spawner under this box. Hey, it is a spawner. It even kept its kept the mob. Blaze spawners need darkness, don't they? Alright, let's build around it. I've discovered that if you hit I while holding the dank here, you can switch its mode. And let's see, let's put it on. How do I choose what block to build with? Does it just build with the first block? Alright, set it to construction mode, then you can just build by right clicking. Kind of like the old dank mill, which is nice. I just built a cobblestone wall around the thing, and immediately it starts spawning mobs. Alright, machine, start deleting these for me, please. I guess if I don't want to get shot, I could just leave, huh? Bye! Although, I need to leave when there's no fires, otherwise the fires will prevent new mobs from spawning. Anyways, that should now start slaughtering them and producing both meat and pink slime. So I guess hostile mobs produce more meat and passive mobs produce more pink slime. Is that how this works? Seems consistent with how I remember this working. Now that I have meat, we can look into making a mechanical dirt. Let's grab a bucket of that for the road. And since it's nighttime, let's also kill off this pack of 3 endermen that spawned. How convenient. Ah, there's an ender pearl. I'm really bad at combat in this game, by the way. I'm sure you guys noticed that by now. One ender pearl. Good enough. Turn that ender pearl into another one of these eyes, and then we can look about using the dirt to make, or the meat to make mechanical dirt. I don't know if is one piece enough to spawn a meaningful number of mobs, or if we need kind of like for Cursed Earth, you need an actual room filled with it. We'll find out. Hey, this also doesn't take 30 million years to make. All right, let's not put this down right next to our base just in case it starts popping out creepers. Looks like it takes power and it uses meat. I think that's an input. You know what? Does Industrial Foregoing have a manual? Not implemented yet, huh? Alright, I guess I'll look it up on the web then.